Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing this little baby right here, and this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation, and the shade that I'm in is in 2.5, and this is my zero tan, zero fake tan, full on paleness shade. I have tried this foundation 1 or 2 times, but I haven't worn it all the way throughout the day, and so I wanted to show you guys because the first couple times that I've tried it, I love it so much, but I want to do a full-on review and check-in video for you guys so you can see how well it works and how it stays on, and so I can kind of see how well it stays on too because I haven't tested it for that long. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So first I'm going to be priming with the NYX Hydro Touch foundation primer, and I'm just using this because my face has been really dry lately and I'm going through some breakouts that are very dry. So this is what the bottle looks like. I really like the design. The only thing that I don't really like about it is you can't really tell what the foundation color looks like on the inside just because of all these little like slots and stuff. I do like it when the bottle is fully clear, like the Born This Way foundation. I really like this design because you can see the full-on foundation inside the whole package. But other than that, I think the packaging is very cool. I like how it's tall and slim, and I really like the pump on it. So I'm just gonna take like 1.5 pumps, and that usually covers my whole face and all the way down my neck. This stuff is very full coverage, probably the fullest coverage foundation that I've ever purchased, just because I'm not super into really full coverage foundations, but this one is really nice. So what I do is I just take a few dots and I focus on one side of my face at a time, and I'm gonna take the Black Beauty blender, which I actually just got this, and I think I like it better than the pink one. So I still have this much left after 1.5 pumps, and I covered my whole face and down my neck. I really like the coverage of this, and I like the way that it looks. It's not too cakey, but it does cover up a very good amount. The one thing that I noticed about this is that it does oxidize quite a bit after you put it on. So I would probably purchase a shade that is like half a shade to a shade lighter than what you need. Or you can just swatch it on your hand and let it oxidize, and then you can tell from there. But that's pretty much the only thing that I don't really like about it, but everything else kind of overrules it, so I still really like it. So I have quite a bit left on my hand, so I'm gonna go in and cover anything that needs to have a little extra coverage, like this breakout right here. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward myself doing my full face. I'm gonna do what I do every single day just because I don't want to test the foundation out without any powder or anything. I am gonna bake. I'm gonna do all the normal stuff that I normally do and see how it lasts with my normal routine. Okay, so this is my finished makeup look. I went with something very simple just so we can focus on the foundation. But before I go about my day, I just want to tell you some facts about this foundation. So it is $40. I got mine at Sephora. I can't remember if Urban Decay is also sold at Ulta, but Sephora is like the main place where I get my makeup items. And it says that it is a full coverage matte foundation, waterproof, that lasts all night. So far it meets all of those expectations. It is full coverage, for me at least. It's matte, and it feels very lightweight. It feels comfortable. It did oxidize a little bit, but not too much. I'm not really too worried about it. And what you need to know about my skin is I do not get oily throughout the day. Sometimes I do around my nose area, but I never get oily enough to where I need to put powder back on my face like in the middle of the day. So yes, let's go ahead and see how this lasts. It is 12:23 right now. I'll probably check in like 3 or so hours and let you know how it's going. Hey guys, so it is 4:45 right now, and I can't remember when I stopped filming last time or what time I said it was. I think it was like 12:30 when I did my very first check-in. So it's been over 4 hours, and I've eaten, I've drinking some things, and I've actually cried a little bit. I watched a Grey's Anatomy episode and it was so sad. So sad. I literally cry in almost all of the Grey's Anatomy episodes. So I like teared up a little bit, and I haven't touched up my foundation at all. So I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see. So I cried, I would say, that sounds weird saying that on a vlog, but I cried probably like two hours ago. But I teared up quite a bit, and I just patted my tears dry with a tissue. And my foundation, my under eyes haven't moved literally at all. I feel like I look so yellow right now on the camera. What is happening? I don't even see traces of tears or anything. I swear to God, I did cry. Like, there were definite tears coming down my face. And one thing I always check for in foundation is my smile lines. My smile lines will crease no matter what I do. It's just something that I have to deal with because I have such deep smile lines. Also try to ignore my chapped lips. I did crease a little bit. I mean, it's pretty much, this is what it looks like after I wear any foundation after a few hours. There's really no stopping it. I feel like it's probably impossible for my smile lines to not crease just because they are so prominent. But the foundation kept my breakouts pretty under control. I don't need to cover them up anymore or anything. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that bugs me is my smile lines, but I can't really control that. I'm not oily at all. I still feel extremely, extremely matte, and I didn't oxidize any more than I did like 10 minutes after I had applied my foundation. So it doesn't oxidize after that, which is good to know. But yeah, it looks pretty good to me so far. I mean, it has only been 4 hours, but it still looks pretty good to me. Okay, I'm gonna go throughout my day, not touch my face, and okay, see you later. So it is about 9 o'clock right now, and I feel like my foundation hasn't moved literally at all day. Still the same thing. My smile lines have gotten a little bit more creasier. Actually, underneath my eyes, my eye creases look fine, and my blemishes are pretty well covered up. I do notice that there is, let me zoom in. I do notice that there are a little bit of either patchiness or extra oxidation. What's the word? The foundation kind of oxidized a little bit more around my mouth. I feel like maybe. It's kind of hard to tell in this lighting when you don't have natural lighting because it's pitch black outside right now. I was leaning on the side of my face for a good like hour or so watching TV, and I think some of it kind of rubbed off here. You can see little red patches, I guess. But overall, I think that it did a wonderful job for staying on my face for almost 9 hours. I am gonna go ahead and take a shower because I'm just so tired of wearing foundation. There's like a limit for me to wear foundation, and when I reach that limit, I have to take it off my face or else I'll go crazy. Overall, I really, really like this foundation. I love the coverage and I love how it looks on my face. It doesn't look cakey at all, but It covers up so well with a very thin layer. And the part that I really like about it is that it is somewhat waterproof. I did cry earlier today from a Grey's Anatomy episode, and it lasted so well throughout that whole thing. And yes, it is a little bit of a pricier foundation. It's definitely not around the drugstore price, but $40 is pretty much a standard like Sephora foundation that you find at Sephora. There are way more expensive foundations out there that cost like $60 to $100+. So I'm definitely not complaining. Plus this will probably last me quite a long time, since you only need about 1 to 1.5 pumps for your face, unless you want to do like an extra high coverage, then you'd probably do 2 pumps per face application. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review and check-in video. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of these because I really liked doing this and seeing how a product lasted on my face for 9 hours. I thought that was really cool and kind of changed my perspective on the foundation as well. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.